Welcome all to Madman in the Morning. Glad to have you. I'm your host, Frank, the Madman Browning. Guys, it is time for college recap. We're recapping the whole season. Going to let you know of some big things that happen in college football. It's an exciting time of year. National championship has passed. We're heading into the playoffs, divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Almost time for the Super Bowl. We're going to talk about that a little bit as well as we recap our college football season. But first, I got a real special guest in the studio this morning. Glad to have her with us. Sharon Horton is here, one of the recipients of Madman Turned Santa. And I got to say, it was a thrill and a pleasure to be invited into their home and to see those kids and to be able to visit with them during Madman Turned Santa. Sharon, glad to have you on the show this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me this morning, and thank you for coming into my house. And my children still to this day keep talking about you all, and we're so beyond grateful to you all for doing this for us and coming in when we needed somebody to come in the most. We appreciate you more than you'll ever know.
Well, thanks, Sharon. That's some kind words, and we appreciate it. Guys, don't forget, this year, 2018, bigger and better, we're doing Madman Turned Santa again. Put that in your date book because we're doing it again, bigger and better this year. We enjoy going into these homes, and we want some kids to have a fantastic Christmas, so keep that in mind. Right now, it is time for us to talk about recap. Check us out over on the podcast. Listen to the recap show of the college football season. NFL football this weekend, guys. Big games in the NFL. The Tennessee Titans on the road going up to New England to play the Patriots. Big underdogs in that game. Pittsburgh at home playing Jacksonville this weekend. Pittsburgh's a pretty big favorite in that game. Atlanta's on the road traveling up to Philadelphia. And what a turn. Philadelphia should have been a favorite in my mind. Atlanta's favored in that game. A little bit of a surprise. New Orleans on the road going to Minnesota, who's got home field advantage, trying to make it the first team ever to play on their home field in the Super Bowl. Up in Minneapolis, Minnesota is favored by 3.5 in that game as Drew Brees comes to town. Make sure you check out those 4 games. We're going to be talking about them today on the podcast after our recap of the college football season. Make sure you tune in for that over at the Madman on Facebook. Make sure you like our page and follow us on Facebook. And by the way, I'm going to be releasing my DOGG of the week in the NFL this weekend. It's going to blow your mind. I think this team not only covers, I think they win the game outright. So make sure you tune in to find out who that is. And guys, I'm still trying to find Brett. We're supposed to do this podcast. I'm going to keep looking for him. We may have to give him a call shortly. I don't know where he's at, but I'm going to find him. We're going to make sure we got Brett the Hitman with us this morning, and I'm going to have Sharon on the show with us as well. She's going to join us for the podcast. She's going to help us recap the college football season. Guys, it's been a pleasure so far. We're taking you all the way to the Super Bowl. Make sure you tune in next week. We're going to be talking about the AFC Championship game, NFC Championship game. As we get ready to go to the Super Bowl in February, we're going to let you know who we think will be in the big game February for the Super Bowl in Minneapolis. Guys, I am the Madman, and I am out.